Sex, Love, and Alcohol Season 2. Yes, baby, we're back with more episodes and more shows for your liking, where we debate, educate, and talk about real-life situations that may be going on in your own personal life. So make sure you tell a friend to tune in each and every Friday at 8 p.m. via YouTube under the Evening Rush Network. And be sure to subscribe and follow the Evening Rush Network and also Sex, Love, and Alcohol. We have your host, Chrissy. You can follow her on Instagram at li_Tina_Chrissy. And we have my boy Dutch in the building. You can follow him on Instagram too at Dutch_NY. And we have our newest host, Miss Tiffany. You can follow her on Instagram as well at MZ_CUMMINGS. And guess what? Make sure you guys tune in. We got dope shows, and it's each and every Friday at 8 p.m. And if you ever want to be a sponsor of the show, follow us on Instagram at Sex, Love, and Alcohol and send us a DM. Or you can send us an email at chrissymore.bookings@gmail.com for all sponsor packages and all information. Make sure you inquire within. And thanks for being a loyal supporter and follower of Sex, Love, and Alcohol. Make sure you tune in each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Now enjoy the show.
Hello, everyone. We all here?
Yo.
Yes, I can't. Yo, welcome to Sex, Love, and Alcohol. Yo, we are back with another episode of one of your dope shows that happens on Friday night at 8 p.m. Okay?
Yes.
Yo, and we are your hosts. Of course, it's me, Faded in Black, your girl, Chrissy. We got Dutch in the building. All black everything today, son. Let me start. We got Dutch in the building. We got my homegirl Tiff in the building. And we here with you guys, of course. And, shout out to our sponsors that help us keep running each and every week. We got, Hot Commodity Cosmetics Studios. We got Jamaican Paradise Restaurant. We got Graceful Massage Therapy. Uncle B's 360. Fit Body 101. Fit Body 101, and your story is our story. If you ever want to be a sponsor, you know what to do. Follow us on Instagram at Sex, Love, and Alcohol. And, of course, send us a DM or, send us that email at chrissymore.bookings@gmail.com. Okay. But
Yo, she on it. She gets it done all the time. I wish I could do it like she does.
I'm on it. Shit, it's just fucking, what you call that? Brain memory, whatever.
Muscle memory.
That's what it is. Listen, I don't be having it all. It's nighttime. This is bedtime. It's my bedtime, okay? My brain shuts down.
It's past your bedtime.
My brain shuts down after a little while. Like, please forgive me.
Okay.
But how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Y'all all hanging in there.
Getting through the week. It was a rough week, but made it through.
This weather, like, wait. Let's rewind. Like,
Was that raining for 40 minutes?
All prayers is going out to everybody that was caught in the storm, the hurricane, or whatever.
Yes,
what is it, Florida, down south? Like, oh my God! Like, even like the West Indies, like all the places that lost everything. Like, prayers are going out to all of them because, like, listen, tomorrow's not promised to us, and sometimes this weather comes out of nowhere, and we might take it lightly and think that it's really nothing, and end up losing everything. So hopefully everybody's families was okay. Near and far or whatever, and hopefully everybody checked on all their loved ones. But yeah, like, it's hurricane season. Like, when summer's over, you never know what can happen. Like, and water is the most dangerous thing.
Yes,
water can ruin everything. The rainy season is coming, so everybody please prepare, stock up as much as you can. Just don't go buy shit that you know that is gonna expire fucking tomorrow. Like, come on, think smart, people. Think smart. And if you got a garden, if you plant shit and got a garden, listen, y'all the real MVPs right now. So, y'all be all right, come back, get something off your tree real quick. Hold on. Let me stop. But,
yo, you stupid.
Please, they try to, remember, we was talking about, not us, but how they be saying how, say like in Jamaica, where like I'm from, Like only people that's poor on the street are the ones that are crazy, like like psychotic, have mental illness. Like you can't be poor in the West Indies because like they're so open to sharing and giving and whatever. It's like they see, oh, come, I cook, come get a plate, whatever, or come catch here, whatever, or everybody have trees and that grow all kind of fruits and vegetables, so you can always go back, take some from somebody's tree and eat, so you'll never go hungry. And it's somebody always got somewhere for you to stay. It's always like, oh, once one person cook, all you gotta do is go knock on anybody's door and you get something to eat. You understand? So it's like, it's very hard to be homeless on the street in other countries, but here in America, like people don't like to help. Like it's very rare that people, and I don't want to say just Jamaica. I'm just saying an example because that's what I know. I know other countries might do the same, but like in America itself, like it's very hard.
They're not doing that.
Walk by, So
not at all.
Look out for people, but. It is what it is.
Well, happy Friday, Marie Lee. She says she has a couple counseling, so she's logged on, but she might be in and out.
Marie Lee, I might have to come sit on your couch, homie.
Right? You got space for us.
Yo, dead ass. I follow Marie Lee, right? She posted some shit today that said 6 reasons that you know that you're more than just friends or something. Yo, every fucking slide, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I said, yo. I said, this whole post right here, I said, yeah, throw this whole fucking post away because I ain't believing it. Like, I'm in denial. Like, I'm in denial, kid. I'm in denial. This whole post right here. It's like... But anyway, let's stop bullshitting around. Sorry, I'm already cursing. I don't even know what time it is, but I'm already cursing.
Girl, you good. You in the clear, boo. You in the clear.
But of course, this week's show is about religion and politics and how religion and politics may play a major role in a relationship. It might make or break a relationship. And some people say, is it important to you? Is it not important to you? Should your spouse, your partner, still like value the same views that you do, whether if it's political or religion, or you just don't care, or it's like, whatever, they can do their thing. They ain't got nothing to do with me, type of, where's the balance? Do you have any kind of balance when it comes to that? So this is basically what our show is about today.
It's sort of a sort of a little touchy.
Well, it's a little touchy. You definitely you're poking the bear on this one. I mean, I definitely feel like this should be discussed before you get into the relationship because I think y'all should be similar on your views, especially when it comes to politics, especially in this day and age that we're in. Religion, definitely, again, something should be discussed because religion is definitely a heavy hitter. And if your spouse can't conform, because certain religions, the other might want you to conform. And if you bring kids into it, if you go by tradition, normally it goes by the father's tradition. And do you really want to raise your child? So I definitely think this is something that should be discussed well.
But does it really go by the father's tradition?
Yeah,
is that like a rule?
Yeah, I don't know about. I never even heard that.
I know some Jewish people would go like that. Sorry if you're Jew.
No, seriously, even in the Muslim, like the father's route, especially when you're married, you're supposed to follow the man. Traditional. Now again, we're moving in different times now, and everybody is a little bit more open nowadays. But yeah.
All right.
I definitely think religion, because I feel like religion, I don't know, I feel like both. Because the Trump era kind of scared me with the whole racism type thing. So I definitely feel like everything needs to be discussed prior to a relationship. Because especially with kids involved.
I don't think a lot of people discuss politics because a lot of people assume. You assume that black people are Democrats, and so when you deal with someone, the majority of people, when you start dealing with someone, you really don't have that political talk. Like, oh, what political party are you? I don't remember the last time I even brought that up. Was what political party are you? So you might have conversations about politics, and you could gauge what they are from your conversations, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as sitting there and talking about, okay, what are you? I don't think too many people have that conversation nowadays.
I know for
I
me, definitely wasn't until the Trump era. I'm going to be honest.
No, I personally don't do politics at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I actually met people that actually was like fully into politics, and I will like exit stage fucking left. I don't do no politics conversations. I don't like it. I don't like the disagreements. I don't like the arguments that come behind it. I don't like anything politics. Do I have my own opinion on politics? Yes, but will I voice it publicly? Hell fucking no. Like, no, because no.
What about between you and someone that you're potentially dating? You
right.
know?
No, and I had that. I've been through that where it ended up in like real arguments, and then it made me look at them funny. Like, you? That's how you think? Like, the fuck? Like, no, no.
Can you
judge? Right,
I don't want to talk about it.
Shouldn't that be done before? Because if you looking at the person you laying next to,
I don't even want to bring it up. I don't want to hear what you think about it. I don't know. No. Voting time, I be mute. When it's time to vote, I be the biggest fucking mute you'll find in history. Like, I don't, no. Don't ask me what my views are. Nothing. Nope.
Can you judge someone based off their political or religious views?
I'm sorry, guys. Repeat that?
Can you judge someone based off of their religious or political views?
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
You shouldn't, but have I? Yes.
Yes. I was about to say yes.
You shouldn't, but have I? Yes, I have.
So Marie Lee said she don't do politics because she's on both sides of the fence.
Okay. So, all right. So let me ask y'all an individual question. So, I'm not going to ask you what political party you are, but say you're dealing with someone, they're the total opposite. So if you're a Democrat and you come across someone, he's a Republican, the relationship is over from there. You're not even going to give it a shot?
No, not all Republicans are bad.
I'm not saying,
Yeah, no, I feel like that was very wide. So.
No, some people are like that though. Some people are like, you know what?
You are very true. Yes, but no, I wouldn't because not all Republicans are the same. A lot of people feel Republicans
are racist or whatever. So a lot of people, for you to be a black Republican, you must feel it. So you have a lot of people that feel like that. A lot of
you're absolutely right. You're right. There's definitely I've come across a lot of friends, family that's in a much higher tax bracket than my black ass, but that are Republicans. But honestly, there's more wealthy people who are Republicans than there are Democrats. But they're not bad people. I mean, not all of the Republicans have the same views. So, no, just because of the party that they are, no. I wouldn't.
Chrissy, how about you?
I plead the fifth. I don't like. That's why for the people out there watching, I am so against this topic. So if I do not really engage as much, I hate speaking on this. Like, I really do hate speaking on it, like, badly. I don't know. I'm not like a fan. I try to keep my 2 cents with religion and politics to myself. Like, honestly, like, even right now, like, I, even though I am a heathen in itself, I'm sure he is a heathen. But one thing everybody know, like, I grew up in the church. I've been in the church. I praise. I worship. I do all that. I do it all. And I believe in God wholeheartedly. I read my Bible every day. I put scriptures in, like, I can quote scriptures like nobody else, but that's nothing. But it's like I can pray and I feel like I'm heard. You understand? But the thing is that, like, even now, like, where I am, say like where my current living situation is, like, I know this person, like, they believe in God or whatever, but they're not like fully into Christianity or whatever like I am. So, like, I find myself, like, finding, like, a prayer closet and praying in the closet, whatever. I find myself listening to my gospel when I'm in the house by myself. you know, because like just so I don't make nobody else uncomfortable. You understand?
Okay.
So it's like little things, like, you know, just so I can still be myself, but, you know, not make somebody else uncomfortable. So like, I don't know.
I can see that.
Yeah. So
But
I
as
don't
a
know.
Christian, so as a Christian or whatever you want to label yourself, I don't know what y'all call yourself. Would you deal with the atheist, with someone who doesn't believe in God at all?
Would I deal with them? I have once. Yeah, I have once. That was that guy that had like that bar through his like penis thing going on.
Oh, the Prince Albert.
That I ran from. Yeah, that one. He's a holy.
You remember him.
But I feel like I think that hits a key part of what you said before. It's the respect factor. I think it can be done, but it has to be a respect factor for both religions, cultures. I think it goes all the way about. Like she said, she don't make anyone feel uncomfortable. And some people might be against that because they're like, well, you're altering how you living just to make this one feel better. But I do feel like different religions, cultures, things of that nature, it can be under one household, but it has to be an understanding and a respect. Because this atheist can't be like, well, fuck God and da 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 da. I don't believe this. Now, that relationship is never going to work because you're openly being disrespectful. But if there's respect towards it, then yeah, I feel like it can work.
I agree on that one. So do you think I'm about to go left field right now? You know, you got atheists who don't believe in God, but you have people who actually worship the devil. You think someone who worships the devil can deal with someone who believes like a Christian? You think that could actually work?
Oof. I don't know.
I've never even heard of that combination right there.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure.
Cause I know a Democrat
Marie just said in the comments. She said, I guess if I don't know, if feels or I feel morals and respect are better with the foundation. Yeah, pretty. Oh, she said to your devil worshiper, she said she would never. She couldn't be with the devil worshiper. I wouldn't let that juju in my house either.
Now that's a crazy dynamic right there to put like, yeah, I don't see that.
Because it's not like how much love in the world will be like. She said that's like dealing with people that play with magic. That's another one too. That's another one. That's another one too, Marie Lee. Definitely. That's another one that has definitely will keep people away from each other. Because a lot of people don't believe in that.
So, what do you think, in your opinion, causes more of a divide in today's society? Religion or politics?
In today's society, I'm not sure. I think maybe they might both be neck and neck.
I gotta still give it to religion. I think people could overlook people's political views more.
You think so? I think this day and age, political views has brought out so much racism. Thug life, Tiffany. Shut up. Listen, it's been a rough week, okay? This is what y'all are getting, okay? This is what y'all are getting. Don said religion. Said religion.
And another reason I say religion because there's so many religions. So there's so many to choose from that it could be so much division. No, this one doesn't do this. This one doesn't. This one you can't wear pants. This one you can't wear. So so many different ways to divide.
When it impedes on the person, like who they are, like okay. I thought about this whole Muslim thing, right? So, would you be able to be with me because I eat pork, or I cannot eat pork around you, or I can't eat pork at all? Like, I know that's a thing. That's a big thing, and I like my bacon. Okay, I do. So, is that something I have to give up to be with you? Like, I want to know. I wish there was someone on here that.
What's the most? Okay, speaking on that, what's the most you're willing to give up based off someone else's, let's say, religious views?
If it was a piece of food, okay, I would try my best to stay away from the swine. I would try. It's a food. I get it. It's not that big. But when it comes to me as a person, the person who I am, then I can't like wearing
What about
pants
how you
all the time? No, I'm not wearing pants all the time. I'm not. It's just I'm not wearing pants all the time. Or if I can't cuss, oh my God, shit, then I'm out the gate. It's just not. But I'll definitely feel like we'll have to have a happy medium. Like if it's, I'm sorry, no, I just can't change too much of me. If it's gonna change me, Tiffany, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I agree. I
don't you said Catholic girls are the biggest freaks? Nah. I think some of these Muslim chicks that be trying to over here fake the funk. Nah, sis. Y'all be doing the utmost.
I don't think no one's going to change who they are.
Only religion you don't really have to change.
Well, how did I hear that? What was that?
So Marie Lee said Baptists, Protestants, Christians, only religion you don't really have to change.
As far as what? As far as yourself as a person?
Maybe I'm thinking
elaborate a little bit more, Marie.
Yeah, elaborate on that one. I'm guessing because maybe Muslims, you do have to do a lot with that. Now and there's levels to the Muslim religion too. I think
there's levels of every religion. I think it's all on the person on how deep they really go into it. You have some people.
And another thing that I'm not giving up my liquor. I'm not.
You don't have to give up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still here. You just can't see me.
We never
like you don't. Oh please! I mean, like before you saw like a little black square, now you don't see anything. But yeah, you don't have to give up. Like I don't know. It's different. There's different parts to. That's why I'm like talking about this. It's like it's different parts to religion. Everybody said, "Oh, you can't drink, you can't do this. It's a sin. It's whatever." Because they drunk wine. They drank all. It's like
wine, yeah.
Never said
but
like.
It depends on what religion you are, though, because it's like I said, there's so many different religions. Some people really dig deep into certain ones, and like they don't do this, they don't do that because they, so it depends. It really depends on the person's. Like to me.
You're right. They have to have a strong foundation.
Some people take it loosely. It's like, okay, it is what it is. Some people take it loosely. Like I got my beliefs, but I'm not gonna, live 100% by it and go by the Bible, live my life by the Bible, and try to translate the Bible to what I think it should be. But some people
like
really do it.
I was telling Tiff, right before the show started that, like, my dad, his family believed in one thing, and then my mom's side of the family believed in one. But when my mom and my dad first met, like they used to party, used to hang out, they used to drink, they used to do all their stuff, they used to enjoy life. But it's like it came a time where my mom, people's in your ear and tell you need to find God or whatever, like stop doing this with whatever, and then next thing you know, she ended up being baptized or whatever you call it. She did all that stuff, and then she found herself again, and then next thing you know, like her and my dad started like dividing, because it's like, he's the one to go out once in a while. My dad worked for a radio station. Radio stations always have parties and festivals and stuff like that, and he'd be like, oh, come on, let's go. The radio station's having a show. No, I don't do that stuff anymore. I don't want to be around those people or whatever. But you were these people. Like, You were these people. So it's like after a while, it's like
I hate when religious people start being judgmental of
yeah, it's like don't you did do this like all the time, like so it's like now you're judging the people that you used to be, and it's like her and my dad started like dividing, so it's like what the hell, now their marriage started like falling apart because whenever my dad did something, whether even though he was just being him, she would literally not literally throw the Bible, but like say, you're going to hell, don't do that, or preach at him, whatever. It's like, come on now. Like, sometimes people don't want to hear all of that all the time, especially if that's not what they're about, like, wholeheartedly.
I think you just hit it right there. I think that's what the divide, when it comes to religion, I think that's where the divide usually happens, when judgment gets involved. When now one person is judging someone off of their actions because they're doing, like, it's like, okay, I'm a whatever, but I'm judging you because of what you're doing because I'm this. That's where the division starts to happen, I think, most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, judgment.
That's it, and that's bad. That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing right there. When you think it's not even if they think they're better than them, but they think they're more godly than them. They're more because I'm this, so I'll live my life like this, and because you're doing that, you're in the world. You're living in sin. You're doing that. Like it gets crazy.
Like not for like a lot of people like. How can I say? I don't be on Facebook like I used to because like more and more of my family's on there and stuff like that. It's more like a family thing for me, and I use Instagram as my BS type of page, whatever. But like everybody knows I used to be like heavy, and I mean heavy into like modeling, like everything. I did all kind of modeling, nude modeling, all articles, magazines, like spreads, you name it, I did it. You understand? And I post all my pictures all the time. People comment or whatever. It got to a point, my family used to go under my page, and somebody said used to put a heart eyes and say, damn, oh my God, she used to say, oh, you guys are going to hell. You need to go seek, like she used to put like literally like crucify everybody that made comments under all my pages. I was like, what are you doing, lady? Block. Like, yeah. My aunt used to come for everybody that made a derogatory comment or something under any of my pictures.
Yeah, those are super religious people right there. That's just super
like
religious.
To the point it's just like, yeah, now people are like, you don't be on Facebook. I said I won't. I said you won't see me post not a thing. And then it's like somebody said, I saw you the other day. I had to go look because I didn't realize that Instagram, when you post certain things on Instagram, it goes to your Facebook. They saw all ass and titties on there because I didn't even know. Like, yeah. I didn't even know. I had to like take that little setting off. I didn't know that like it's linked to your Facebook when you post on Instagram and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, didn't know. Didn't know, but yeah, I'm not that religious. So that said, I don't like talking about a lot of these things. It's like I know what I am, but I don't have to. I don't have to throw my beliefs in nobody's face. Like I don't want to throw my beliefs in nobody's face. I don't want to throw the Bible at somebody. I don't want to know. Like no, that's not my.
So would you rather? Oh, all right. You're saying you're not into it, whatever. But would you rather be with someone who had the same beliefs as you?
It would be easier, of course. But
it would it would be easier. But then again, like I want somebody that believes in what they believe. Like I don't know.
It would be easier. But again, like I have limitations on what I'm willing to change. Point blank. Period. So.
Like I don't think like I can be with an atheist type of person. Like I want you to have some kind of
belief factor,
acknowledgement, or just a little bit of God. Like, cause I be praying, baby. I'm a prayer.
So you went what was like them dudes that just believe strictly science? It's science.
Oh, Scientology.
Yeah, like
I actually don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Because they have a belief?
Yeah, no, it's because I somewhat believe in that. Like, I'm certain things, like I go that way. That's somewhat somewhat of like, you know, the tarot type of stuff. Like I believe in some of that too. Like so, I'm like half and half over there. So I wouldn't mind that at all. Like I wouldn't mind like them earthy people. I wouldn't mind any of that at all because I believe in that too. Like, you know, I don't know.
Me personally, I'm more of a spiritual person. I would not call myself religious. I'm spiritual. You know, I have my beliefs, but like, so say I'm dealing with someone who's religious and they go to church every Sunday.
And they can deal with you.
They better not expect me to be going to church with them every Sunday. Like that's not something that I do. It's not something I do. I don't go to church. I don't. So maybe once in a while I might go with you just because I feel like it. But to expect me to go to church with you every Sunday because that's what you do, then it's not going to work.
Well, Marie Lee just said, she says she's a Baptist and her man is a 7-day Adventist. That's interesting, Marie Lee. Now, does he expect you, just like Dutch was just saying, does he expect you to go with him all the time to church?
Don't they go to church on Saturdays? Isn't Saturday day Sunday?
Yeah, Saturdays day Sunday, and they don't do anything on Sunday.
Right.
I don't know. Don't get me to quote.
I don't want to. Marie Lee, you could touch on that more. So yeah. So does he expect, or are y'all religions completely separate? He does him and you do you. Are there kids involved? And I know one of the religions, like you said, I think it is Seventh-day Adventist. Whatever the father is, the kids have to be as well.
Okay, so Marie Lee said they go on Saturday, and she said we go on Sunday. They believe Sabbath is Saturday.
Yeah. Seventh-day Adventist believe Sabbath for Saturday. Yeah.
So Don says baby mother is a 7-day, and she always wanted him to go to church on Saturday. Huh? We know you wasn't doing that.
I can't.
But Marie Lee, though, was that ever an issue, or did it flow right off the back? Was everything straight with that off the back, or was that ever an issue being that y'all are two totally separate religions?
So she said she goes sometimes, but Marie, exclamation point. She said, I don't go all the time. And she also said he's still hard on prayer. Kids prayer every morning, never been an issue. And she said they love and respect each other.
Okay.
That's good. Again, I think that's a key word. It's the respect for each other's viewings. Yes, definitely the respect. We know you was in the club on a Saturday, so we know you wasn't in the church. We know.
Usually Seventh-day Adventists deal with other Seventh-day Adventists, so that's an interesting dynamic right there to have. You know, one a Baptist, one a Seventh-day Adventist, and to see how that works. That's interesting, right?
But she did say he never misses service, never. So regardless of what Marie's doing out here, his ass is in church.
So in a situation like that, so in a situation where it's two different, so I guess it's the same. You know, they all believe in God. You know, but it's two different religions. Where she might necessarily, her religion might not necessarily believe what his religion believes, but as she goes with him sometimes, he goes with her sometimes. Now, are they going just because, like, okay, because if you don't really believe what the other person believes, what's the point of even going?
Support. Sometimes it's just to be the fucking support of your boo thing. Shit. You don't have to always fucking believe in some shit. Just fucking be there. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just be there.
You're right. So, like, that brings us back to the whole thing with the atheist and Christian. So the atheist that doesn't believe in God, that deals with the Christian, should that atheist go to church once in a while?
Yes.
Just to support the Christian?
Just to support the goddamn Christian. They could be sitting there thinking about the fucking Tweety Bird and I don't care what you're thinking about.
Now, if that atheist never goes to church, whatever, until he starts dealing with that Christian, is that a form of that Christian changing that atheist, or the atheist changing because of the Christian?
No, because they view
maybe the atheist, like, basically, some people believe in one thing because they really don't have that much knowledge on something else. Maybe they were enlightened on something and found something that they actually liked, or found truth in, and decided to switch over.
You're right about that. I'm not going to say you're wrong about that, but I think personally,
some people are not really knowledgeable, so they just go off of what they assume. But being around somebody every day that believes and preaches one way, opposite of what you do, and you actually seen it firsthand, it might make you rethink certain things. So it's a possibility.
You know what? I think most atheists know about God. They just don't believe in him. Most atheists know about God. They just don't believe in him. In my opinion, like there's a lot of people that know about dinosaurs but don't believe they roam the earth. Like, I think atheists, they know about God, they just don't believe in him. Like, there's no way you don't know about something until you know about it. Like, everybody, you just don't believe that it exists. Like, okay, nah, that didn't happen. That's what they believe. Nah, there ain't no God up there. You know what I'm saying? So you know about it. So to say you don't believe in it, you have to know about it. You have to know what it is. To say I don't believe in this, I have to know what it is that I'm not believing in. So, yeah. So it's just like, nah, I'm good. That shit ain't happen. Just like Jewish people. Jewish people believe that Jesus wasn't the actual Son of God. He was just a prophet. You know what I'm saying? So Christians believe Jesus, Son of God. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, Son of God. Jewish people, nah, he was just here. Regular dude, wasn't the Son of God. So it's tricky. It's tricky with what people believe and what they try to put on the next person. It's like, I don't know.
So Mother of Two said it's important to be equally yoked. Sin, you missed a lot, Sin, okay? I'm gonna need you to be together here, okay? Put an alarm on to wake you up when you're taking your nap. We're talking about religion and political views. Can that affect your relationship?
We touched on a lot of different subjects and with a lot of different scenarios and examples. So, you could definitely chime in. Let us know your point of view, how you feel about it. Mother of Two, how you feel about it. You was in the middle of reading a comment from Mother of Two before you started. Before you started talking to Sin.
Oh, Mother Two said it's important to be equally yoked. Then she also said, many people are asleep. Yes, I know, but they need to wake up. And she said, have no knowledge of anything but pride, greed, money, sex, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, Mother of Two. So, being that you said that people need to be equally yoked. All right, that's a very.
So I feel like she couldn't.
That's a profound statement right there. So you're saying that. So will you deal with someone who isn't of the same religion or same religious views as yourself? You could call in if you want. You could just answer it right here.
And Sin said, she said it will. Our topic, the political and religion can affect a relationship. She said if people don't believe in the same thing, religion or politics, their house will be divided. But Don also say true, but there's always an area of gray, to which I do also believe. There can be a gray area. Again, I feel respect is very important.
We have a caller.
Caller.
Hello.
Hello, you there?
Yeah, I didn't hear the phone ring.
Oh, Don just said we had a caller.
Oh, they must have hung up. But if you want to call in. What is it? 929-282-0266. That's 929-282-0266. Call up, talk about it. Political, religious views, should that affect your relationship? And has it ever affected your relationship?
Right.
Have you seen it affect someone else's relationship in front of you? Like, what's your stance on it? You know,
let us know.
There we go. I hear the phone. We got a caller.
Call from Lovable.
Yo, what's going on? Sex, love, and alcohol.
Hey, can y'all hear me now? It's Lovable.
Yes, we can, boo.
How y'all guys doing tonight?
We all right. How
we
you?
Here, bro. We here.
I know that's right. I'm hanging in there. This is a dope topic, by the way.
Thank you.
This is a dope ass topic and a very important topic to people who are in relationships and marriages. Now, let me start off by saying this. This is the first sentence to everything. If you believe in the Bible and you're capable of comprehending certain things in the Bible, you got to understand that God, when you marry, God blesses the wife and the husband as one.
Okay.
However, if your husband or your wife is worshiping God, but the other is worshiping the devil, it's completely divided. It's going to be issues in the household, no matter what.
Okay. So what about that?
A lot of people don't understand that, especially when you have a living partner.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Let's not go that far and say worshiping the devil, but let's just say not.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, I get it.
Not being religious, not having a real religious belief like that. Like, nah, you're a Christian. I respect that, but I don't believe in that. I'm good. I'm good over here. You think that could work?
Now, let me explain. Okay, so let me explain. A lot of people, I get it, because society, they give us so much incorrect information or bullshit. So the only way to understand is if you read the Bible, right? If you read the Bible and you cross-reference of our reality. Now, mind you, the Bible was written over 2,000 years ago by men. I get that part. But a lot of people don't understand that it was God in spirit who helped them write these books along with their lifestyle. So for an example, Dutch and Miss Cummings, that's just like stating that you're writing in your journal for a year. Let's just do a year, whatever. You're writing in your journal for a year. I'm here too, Lovable.
Don't be tuning me out. I'm here. You just can't see me.
I'm just trying to inspire with my boobs, okay? So let's just do like a year. So like, say for example, you writing in your journal, you telling your journal everything that you experience. However, spiritually, God is basically, telling you certain things and things are being done. So you basically writing into this journal that wound up becoming part of the Bible. But people don't understand when you cross-reference a lot of things that's in the Bible that was written over 2,000 years ago into our reality now, it is definitely real. It's not an opinion. It's not an opinion at all. And then a lot of the things that are in the Bible are in parables where not everybody is supposed to know and understand what these parables are about. Only the anointed or the person that the veil is removed are able to understand, because one, they're ready and they ask for it, or God is letting you know, like, listen, you are my child and I need to give you some wisdom. And a lot of people feel like the Bible is not real, or they just don't believe in it because they're not able to comprehend it. A lot of people will sit there and state that, oh, well, the Bible contradicts itself. It does not contradict itself. If you read the Bible, you're able to put one and one together, literally. But then we are listening to one more thing, but then we're listening to our government. We're listening to our society instead of listening to our intuition.
Mm-hmm.
You understand it? So if you have your husband and your wife, or your girlfriend and your boyfriend, and y'all living in a household, one is Catholic and one is Christian, it's going to be divided. It's going to be divided, and then it's going to always be an argument, an issue on top of religion and then politics. Okay, I like Bush, but I like Clinton as a president. Everybody's going to have their different views. That is why that is highly important when you're dating or courting a woman as a man. It is so important to ask these questions so you don't have to go through this while you're in marriage or in a deep relationship where you're already in love with this person. If that makes any sense to you guys.
No, I do. But what I was gonna say is the same way that you just said, how Christians and believe in the Bibles wholeheartedly, and you have Muslims believe the same thing about the Quran. That the Quran is that. So you can't tell a Muslim that they're wrong about the Quran. So
yeah, but you know what it is, Dutch. I know that you disagree. The crazy thing is about the Quran, the Torah, everything is exactly the same. It's just that it's different names, different people. You understand? And then you got to understand that there's more books that was taken out of the Bible. It wasn't. It was through the Vatican. The Vatican is in charge of the Bible and artifacts and stuff like that. And they made the choice not to put certain books in it. That doesn't make it not true.
That's a fact.
If that makes any sense to you guys. Okay. So the only way to articulate, because I have friends that don't believe in the Bible, but I'm saying to you guys, this Bible was written over 2,000 years ago. There's a lot of things, even right now, at this moment, at this time, at 8:47, that the Bible talks about a lot of things that is going on right now. You understand? But people they're not able to comprehend it. They're not. So my thing is, before anybody go believe what society says and go by, follow the leader as grown people, it's like try to figure out what the Bible is stating and cross-reference to the reality. It's just that simple. And again, the Torah, the Quran, everything is, if you ever read the Bible, the Torah and Quran, Mecca, all that other stuff, they all state the same exact thing. It is just different names. So it's like, how you going to sit there and say it's not real? Because every culture, you have the Mexicans, you have the blacks, you have the Egyptians, everything talks about the same exact thing. Again, it's just different names. Simple.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you, lovely. But we're about to.
Problem.
You actually took us into our commercial break just now. You took us right into our commercial break, but we will be back.
All right. Have a great weekend, guys, and be safe. And where's Ella at, real quick?
She there. She's in the cut. She in the cut right now.
Hi, sis. I didn't know that you was here. I just see the tour. I see the colors and that.
Right now.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all have a good one, all three of y'all, and I'll speak to y'all soon. I'm here looking.
Thank you.
All right.
On that note, we'll be back, y'all.
Listen to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
You can also visit them on Instagram at Jamaican.paradise. Delivery services are available if you're in the Long Island area via Uber and to order to go. Welcome to Graceful Touch Massage Therapy, one of the newest up-and-coming massage therapy spas located in Queens, New York, where we offer professional and therapeutic massages. Some of our services are deep tissue massage, sports massage, Swedish massage and some of our other services also goes as follows: hot stone treatments, hot towel treatments, facials, organic hair removal, and teeth whitening. We also offer traveling services where you can enjoy a nice relaxing spa in the comfort of your own home. We also do couple massages and single massages. We offer a discount to first-time clients of 15% for visiting us for the first time. So feel free to follow us on Instagram at Graceful Touch Massage for any inquiries and to book your massage package. Thank you for visiting Graceful Touch Massage, and we'll see you soon. Are you looking for a personal trainer? Are you still trying to get summer body ready? Well, what are you waiting for? It's not too late. Check out Fit Body 101. They're located in Floral Park, New York. You can contact them at fitbody101inc@gmail.com. They offer personal training sessions, one-on-one sessions, two-on-one sessions, strength training and conditioning, weight loss, toning, fitness, and wellness. Each program is structured to your body type to help you tone and to lose weight the healthy way and the safe way. If you want us to schedule a consultation with them, follow them on Instagram at fitbody101_ or send them an email at fitbody101inc@gmail.com. They are again located in the Long Island area, so if you're ready to get in shape, hit up Fitbody101. Are you in need of a 360 photo booth for your party or event? Look no further. Contact Uncle B 360 on Instagram at UNCLB 360. You can email him at uncleb360@gmail.com or give them a call at 516-406-2139. They have all kinds of special and packages. So if you're looking for a 360 photo booth for your event, look no further. Hit up Uncle B 360. And those are our sponsors of Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
Yes, and we are back, guys. We're back. If you're just now tuning in, of course, the show is based on religion and politics. And does it affect your relationship? Is it a deal breaker? Do they have the same views, the same religious beliefs as you, or anything to actually be in a relationship with you? And does this break up a home? Whether or not somebody started as a heathen and then became a whole Bible-slaying, tongue-spitting person. Does all this play a part? So, this is basically what the show is about today if you're just now tuning in.
Have y'all ever dealt with someone that was too religious for y'all? I've been in that situation where I've had someone that was just too
religious. Too religious?
Yeah, I've definitely been in that situation where someone was just too religious for them. Yeah.
Not too religious. I don't think someone too religious would even start talking to me because my mouth is crazy. So I know.
That's funny right there. That's funny.
Yo, have a mouth of a fucking sailor. They think I'm like, oh no, this hell is off the chain.
So could you deal with a pastor of a church?
Me? Absolutely not.
I have.
Whoa.
Nope. I
have.
Absolutely not. Mm-mm.
I have. I could be a first lady now.
You could be a first lady too?
I could be a first lady, God damn it.
So how was that pastor situation? How was that?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, how was that pastor situation? How was it? Did it? Was it a good situation? Was it awkward?
It was. If I didn't listen to certain people, I'll probably still be with him. But it is. After being involved with him, I will say a lot of them do feel like outsiders looking in, they forget the pastor, who are male or female. They're still human beings. They're still a man. They're still a woman. So just because they're a man or a woman of the cloth doesn't mean they're still like to joke or whatever the case may be. Sometimes
you had that man out there sinning.
There you go.
You had that man out there sinning. Don't put your head down now. Let's talk about it. You had pastor out there fornicating.
I know somebody that actually you know, she believes in the Bible, but you know, she still does her thing sometimes. Like she's very, but we all know her to be very spiritual. She does her praying time, whatever. And she actually ended up meeting a pastor and ended up getting married. And then like, you know, I want to say like they was married for maybe like 3-4 years, and recently she confided in me. Yeah, the pastor was like really abusive, like undercoverly abusive. But then she still go to church and has to cover up her scars and her. It's like I don't think I could do that. I don't.
Wait, do what? Live the secret?
Yeah, that like, you know, like some people, and then you know, I don't know.
You gotta see the movie. That movie with the new movie, the shit with something Honk for Jesus.
I didn't see that movie.
You didn't see it?
I
didn't. Princess?
Don't give no spoilers out because I do want to see it. People keep telling me to watch that.
You could watch it. You could watch it just for the storyline, but
it's what?
But yeah, it's trash. But yeah, she was a first lady basically, and you said don't get no spoilers, but I don't.
Don't give the spoiler.
So basically, she basically dealt with a lot from the pastor. You know what I'm saying? Like he was involved with a scandal. I'm not gonna say what the scandal was, and she stuck by him. You know, she being the first lady of the church and shit, and she stuck by him, and it was crazy. What the scandal was, it was crazy. So it's like to deal with that, you really got to put up with a lot. So it's like, it's someone that you really have to be like to be that you have to be devoted just as him. I don't think you could be a first lady of a church and not really have a belief system like that. Like you have to be just as devoted. So being that you said that you could be a first lady, you could be just as devoted religiously.
I could be just as devoted to church. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, don't try to get me in front of the church and think I'm going to be quoting scriptures. I can't do that shit. Okay. But there's other responsibilities.
You can make it look good. You can make it look good.
Period.
You sit there with your fan and shit, with your hat on.
New hat air Sunday.
Seriously? I can't stand none of y'all.
Nah, but seriously, like I do have a belief taking that seriously, yes. But to be honest, even with dealing with him, I said, hey now, I can't quote no scriptures, so don't think.
Did he try to change you?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
That's what's up.
We had told him, like, listen now, you can't do certain. I'm like, all right, I know I'm a little wild on that aspect. Okay, all right, I could reel it in a little bit, but no, he definitely didn't try to change me. And even his friends, like, I know a lot, but
now, was this open in front of the church or was this more behind the scenes?
No, definitely not in front of the church. I definitely respect that aspect because they can't do that until they're ready to marry because they got to introduce you to their congregation. Like, it was serious. Like, he's a big time person. So, and his church was not a church home, so that also made it better.
Got you. So we've been talking a lot about religion. Let's talk about politics a little bit. Let's touch on the politics.
Sin, how did I meet him?
Okay. Let's talk about it. How'd you meet him?
Don't say in the club. You know what? I'm about to log off. Don't say in the club because I'll be back.
No, wasn't in the club. So it was a friend of mine that actually was involved in his church, and we was at work. We was working one night overnight, and it was Christmas Eve. We was working. So he's like, "Listen, I think you would really be a good match for my pastor." And I said, "My nigga, I'm gonna need you to stop. Like, stop it. I cannot do a pastor." So we went to church, and I was like, "Oh, he's really serious." I tried to sneak out the side because all church have like a side door like you can get out of. No, caught me right by his office, and the conversation in his office is what got me. And we was just
Was it the conversation or was it something else?
No, it's strictly conversation. Like he was really down to earth. And that motherfucker could dress. I'm a sucker for a person that can to wear a good suit. Woo, especially Taylor, man. Shit. It's some good cologne. God damn it.
When he was getting that money from, was he stealing from the congregation? Was he a corrupt pastor? What the fuck was he doing?
No. He had his own career. That was another thing.
The interrogation right now, like seriously, the interrogation.
Like no, definitely. I don't believe in stealing from. I don't believe that. But he definitely had his own. He had his own.
All right. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, he had his own.
All right. You know how some of them
his first calling wasn't the church. It didn't come on till later on.
Okay.
So yeah, no.
Okay. All right.
Sin the strip club. Really, Sin? I cannot.
You were doing something strange?
Huh?
You were doing something strange for some change?
Nah, I ain't have to do nothing strange for no change.
All right, so here's the real question. Then we're gonna move on to the next subject. Here's the real question. How was that pastor day?
That shit was good. That shit was banging.
Okay.
Well, how you having sex? You're not married.
See, I knew it. Didn't I say at the beginning she had him sinning? Sis, you heard me, right? She had him fornicating. You heard me, right? That was the setup. That was the setup right there, sis. That has brought it home just now. I just brought it home. Come on, I know how to do this.
How you having sex with the pastor? Like, and y'all not married. This is like a whole. You know what? Throw the whole Bible. Throw the whole Bible. Okay.
I told you. She had the pastor sinning. She had him out there fornicating. I said that from the jump.
Throw the whole Bible away. Jesus. And the pastor. You know what? It's time to go.
So that makes him a bad person?
Listen.
He's supposed to be trying to have you cross over. You having him go backslide. Like, what is going on here?
But does that make him a bad person?
He's supposed to give you the word, not the dick. What the fuck going on over there, man? What the fuck going on over there?
But does that make him a bad person?
No, don't make him a bad person. It make him a bad pastor.
It makes him a bad pastor?
I'm fucking with you. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You can fuck whatever you want.
Damn. You have to curse after every word? Like
I did just say fuck like 4 times just now. I said I don't give a fuck about that shit. Fuck whatever the shit.
Oh my God.
I didn't throw it out there.
My brain hurt.
I did throw it out there. But let's talk about politics, though. All right, we spoke about religion, but like I said earlier, at the beginning, I don't think politics is that much of a topic where it breaks up relationships. Me personally, I don't think it breaks up. I think someone might have their view, someone might think something, some other person might think something, but I don't think it's really like, all right, nah, I ain't fucking with you. Now, like you said at the beginning, Tiff, recently with the whole Trump shit, a lot of black people have been reacting to other family members based on their belief in Trump. I've seen that on the internet, you know, but that's recent. You know, I don't think that's really a big. I don't think that's a big. I don't think that's a majority. I think most people, when it comes to politics, they just let the other person have their beliefs, unless it really affects them. But I don't think, you know, me. That's just me. I could be wrong. But how do you feel?
Mother of Two said, you know why people are ignorant and don't know anything about their government?
Most people don't know about their government.
No.
That's why most people even, let me tell you something, and this once again, this is just me. Most people subscribe to a political party because they don't know about their government. Real talk.
She said people only vote for their presidents and mayors, and that's it. That's true. Yes, I do believe a lot of people don't realize, you know, there's senators and all of that and everything that you need to be voting for. People not privy to, don't have the knowledge of. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know everything about it.
Local government is the ones that run shit, who actually get things done where you live. You know, so that's who people should be voting for. president, all of that shit. We're not even gonna get into that topic. How that our votes don't count in this electoral. We're not even gonna get into that topic. But local government, yes, people should be voting for local politicians who could actually try to get things done for them. That's just my opinion. But I don't think politics really breaks up homes, though. I don't think someone's like, you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, I can't fuck with you. I don't think so. I think religion is way more of a divisive thing than politics.
So Mother Two said, "It's us, the people, that controls the vote." Marie Lee says, because it means nothing. Congress still has a say so. So I just be confused as fuck and don't deal with it. Girl, I be confused as fuck too. She said, OMG. See, that's not true at all, Dutch.
What's not true?
Who said?
What's not true? That our votes for the president don't count? What's not true? That's 100% true.
Waiting for her. She hasn't responded yet. But Marie Lee did say they just lie to get elected.
The general population vote for the presidency does not affect nothing. It doesn't count for shit. They just put it out there they throw it out there to make us feel like we have a say so when it comes to the president, but we really don't. The president.
Mother Two is saying, we as the people control the votes, not our local officials.
I didn't say the votes. I didn't say the local officials control the votes. I said local officials could actually the ones that actually get shit done, because that's who we vote for. We control the votes for our local officials. That's what I'm trying to say. We control those votes. When it comes to presidency and stuff like that, we don't control those votes. But when it comes to local officials, yes, we do control those votes. Those are the votes that actually count. But those are the votes that people don't.
She agreed with you. She said we have no say at all.
And the presidency and the big presidency and all that shit, we don't have no say so. But when it comes to local officials, yes, we have a lot of say so in that. But those are the ones that people don't show up for. That most people don't show up for. Those are the ones that people don't really. I'm not for nothing that the average person doesn't really care about is the local officials and stuff. But those are the ones that people that they should be showing up for, because those are the ones that really count. Is the local officials.
So Don says the money under the table controls the vote. Sin said, okay, but back to the topic on hand.
Oh yeah, we got way off topic. Yeah.
She said, would it cause you not to deal with someone because of their political views?
I don't think so. For me personally, unless you're just so like, I'm big on like someone just being ignorant. So like, if you're just trying to push your political views on me or push it on, and you're just so ignorant, then I can't fuck with you. Like if we can't have a civil conversation about it, then I can't fuck with you. But if that's what you believe, this is what I believe, then it is what it is. It is what it is. I look at it just like religion. Don't be ignorant about it. Don't try to push your beliefs on me. Then we can rock.
I don't do politics, so that's why I'm staying silent. I don't have no 2 cents, 3 cents, or nothing to contribute to this part of the conversation. But I'm here.
Sin said, and Don actually, not Don, Dutch actually tapped on this earlier. Sin said, if you're a Democrat and meet someone and then find out later they're a Republican, would you leave them alone unless they're an extremist? That's what
that's what I'm saying. Unless they're extremists. Like if you're an extremist, then it's like, because me personally, I don't subscribe to Democrat or Republican, so it's like I don't care what you are. Just don't be an extremist with it. So you could be an extremist Democrat or you could be an extremist Republican. Don't be an extremist with it. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what you are to me. Just don't be crazy about it. because at the end of the day, there's truth and there's lies to both, and you don't know neither. So don't be crazy about that right there.
Lord is lighting up on here. Okay,
like
so
said,
mother of two.
Mother like I said, go ahead. Mother of two said what?
If you don't have wisdom and knowledge to be better, I can't deal with you, especially in today's society.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Says some people are very emotional, male and female, when it comes to politics. Very true.
You know what? A lot of black. I'm not gonna, not for nothing though. That's a conversation that's not, like I said at the beginning of the show. You don't really have that political. I guess recently with the Trump shit, it came out more. But most people don't have that political conversation. Maybe because it's a touchy subject, they don't have it. Maybe that's the reason. But a lot of people in general conversation with someone they're trying to court or someone they're trying to fuck with don't really have a political conversation. It's more of a, you know, it's other topics.
I think only if you're very involved in it, then that is a topic beforehand. Yes, that's not something that's shied away because they feel strongly about it. So that I do disagree with.
So let me ask you a question then. Same way I asked you, you know, would you deal with a pastor or something? Would you deal with a politician?
It depends.
On
what's his stance on certain shit. We gotta talk about. There's levels to this. I need to know. And okay, this might be crazy. I feel like when you're dealing with a politician, your dirt, they dig too much into your dirt. I don't need motherfuckers digging into skeletons. I'm sorry. I don't know. That too. That also depends. Because you also got to be in the forefront of certain things. And I also feel like if I was dealing with a celebrity, I don't feel like I would want to be in the forefront. That's just me personally speaking.
What if it wasn't like a, you know, like not no president or nothing, but just like a local politician, but their political views is totally opposite than yours?
No, see.
But as a person, they're a good person. But just their political views are totally opposite.
Political views is completely. Now, when you say views, like when it comes to views of the people, like a certain things, like if he's for one thing and I'm for another and he's against it.
So let's say I'm gonna throw an example out there. Let's say you're more for giving money to America and, you know, building up, and he's more for building up foreign policies and stuff, building up foreign governments and stuff, giving money to foreign aid and stuff, and y'all just totally against each other when it comes to that. Would you still deal with that person? Or what if someone is more for, you know, I want the rich to get richer, and you're more for let's give money to the poor, let's give money to the underachieved, whatever, let them be, like, you know. But when y'all go out, y'all click though. Y'all still, he's a good person when y'all go out. If you when y'all meet up, whatever. But those political views are completely opposite. Can you see yourself dealing with that person?
That's a good one. I'm not sure about that. Why? Because I don't think we'll be able to keep it, as they say, work is work, home is home. Nah, I'm going to want to cuss your ass out at the table. And that's not going to survive our relationship. So I don't know about that one.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Because I know me, I wouldn't be able to keep certain things outside of the house.
All right, so let me ask another question. So, all right, let's say around the time when, you know, Obama was running for president, you know, first black president, you know what I'm saying? The majority of black people voted for Obama. The majority of black people voted for Obama because he was black, not on his political views. So say you was dealing with someone at the time, right? And they was just on some, Nah, fuck Obama. I'm voting for the other person. Like I'm against what he says. I'm fuck Obama.
I
I
won't
don't care
judge
about his
nobody
black.
from that either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't judge anybody from that.
How about you, Tiff?
Like political time, like voting for Chris, like that thing is like so tense too. But I don't know, like. I don't know. I see people at work that fight because when political stuff is on the TV and somebody says, "Oh, you can't watch that in here. You work around a bunch of black people. You can't watch Trump stuff." It's like, who says? Like, am I for Trump? No. Am I for? It's like, but it's like, who cares? If that's their views. That's their views. You can't like tell somebody they can't watch something because they believe in that. Like, who are you to tell somebody some crap like that? Like, I don't know. To each his own.
Nah, to each their own. What about you, Tiff? What if you were dealing someone like you dealing with someone at the time and they were just on some like or y'all just starting to fuck with each other. Y'all just starting to talk. It was around election time. It was election time, and they was on some like, nah, I'm not voting for Obama. Fuck Obama type shit. Would that change your views on that person because he said that?
I'm gonna need to know why.
What if his reasons was political? Like, no, I don't believe in his views. Like, his view is not because he's black. I'm voting for him because he's black. What if it was on some real like, I'm against what he's saying. I'm against what he is.
If you have some, like you talking about some shit, you know what you're talking about.
Because I'm gonna be real with you. The average black person voted for Obama because he was black. Not
That's
because
what Mother Two just said. People only voted for Obama because he's black, whether he was wrong or indifferent.
Yeah. So the average black person didn't even know what Obama was talking about as far as his policies. They just
we just looked at it as a culture. Yeah. Oh, we in there. We made it.
So what if the person that you was dealing with was like, no, fuck that black man. I'm not voting for him because he's black.
See, he has to use his words wisely. You can't just say fuck that black man.
I'm not saying it as fuck that black man. I'm saying it as
like if he definitely had some solid reasons as to why, I will respect his views. Just because we're indifferent doesn't mean it wouldn't work, but you can't just say, oh, some just bullshit. Like, I definitely want to know that you know what you're talking about, and maybe I can definitely learn something from you. I'm definitely a person that's open to constructive criticism, everything. If I can learn something, I'm here, even if it's different. But definitely talk to me about it. Like, I want to know why. Why do you feel that?
What if it was just on some shit? I mean, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you. What if it was just on some shit like the dude was just like, you know what? I never voted before, and I'm not going to sit there and go vote for him just because he's black. So I'm not going to vote at all. That was his reason. That was his reason right there. Wasn't even no political shit. It was just on some shit like I ain't vote 4 years ago, so I'm not going to vote now because this person's black. That was his reason. Would you respect that, or would you be like, nah, I ain't fucking with you?
Well, okay, our comments is heating up. So, NY Prince, you can possibly learn something from someone with different political views. Yes, I definitely agree with you. Mm-hmm. Now, hold on. So, Mother Two, folks, yo, you stupid Mother Two. Folks don't even know that Barack Obama is related to the Bush family. She said, I bet $500 people didn't know that information.
I knew that, Mother Two. But
Marie Lee said,
that's a different conversation. We're not even going to talk about that. But yeah.
Marie Lee said, same reason why if Trump run again, most blacks will vote for him because he gives out money. No one cared about anything else. Now you're touching on something else there. Regardless of everything from sin, she said, one should be able to have a discussion about politics and not get in their feelings and stop messing with me because of emotions. True. Mother Two says, well, you have no say so of any political issues.
The thing about what you said, Sin, you're absolutely correct. Like, people should be able to separate emotions and, politics or religion, but a lot of people can't. A lot of people would judge you based on your political or religious views. They're like, oh, you're this, so you must be like that. or like this. You know what I'm saying? So you're absolutely right. In a perfect world, people will be able to separate the two. Like, okay, this person is like this, but let me, but that's not, you get judged off of what you believe in, because a lot of times a lot of people don't even know the actual facts or whatever behind what you believe in. It's just, okay, they hit a word. For example, a lot of black people hear the word Republican and they feel, oh, racist. They equate Republican with racist, or Republican with rich. They just want the rich to be richer and fuck black people, and don't even know that black people were Republicans first. Like it's a lot of history that goes into it, but we're not going to talk. That's a different conversation. But people just equate shit and judge people off of what they believe. So when you see a black Republican, you're like, the fuck? Why are you Republican for? You know what I'm saying? And don't even know why they actually Republican. Don't even ask them. Well, why are you Republican? They just see it like, you a black Republican. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're supposed to be a Democrat because you black.
Right.
And a lot of people have that belief. There are a lot of people, and it's crazy. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I don't know.
Well, Mother 2 says she needs a man to give her wisdom, intellect, and comprehension of politics, or is able to be taught. And why Prince says, if two people can respect each other's views, although different, they can coexist. Again, respect, another thing.
Respect is the common denominator in a lot of this shit. Respect.
And hold on, I missed some shit. Hold on, I'm going back, guys. I'm going back. Sorry. Marie Lee said most would walk away from a person over a convo. That is why she doesn't have them. That is very true. Hence, what Chrissy was saying. She doesn't have certain things because it turns left.
But should you get those things out? But should you get those things out the way early, or should you wait until you actually build feelings for this person and then you find out, okay, this is their belief?
But sometimes it's not like Sometimes it's not like a conversation you kind of bring up when you first meet somebody. Like sometimes it comes up around, like, say, like around election time. People start having these conversations, like, oh God, oh God, oh God, like, yeah. I don't know. It's not like I don't think I ever. Well, I personally won't bring it up, but I don't think I ever had that conversation of politics off the back of meeting somebody.
Not me either. I'm in the same boat. Like I said earlier, I don't think that's really a conversation that that people really have. But maybe until election time, or maybe until something comes up, until you find like, whoa, okay, that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, sometimes it has to be stuff and sometimes you can be watching something on TV with them or something, and something comes across the screen, and they just start like talking, and then that it comes up in conversation, and you start like, wow, like then now you go on a whole conversation of politics, like.
But I think
it varies. It's like sometimes you might be deep in with somebody, and then next politics come up, and it's like, wow, their views and your views don't mix. And it's like, now it's like, do you look at this person differently? It's like, it starts going into other things.
What's crazy on the flip side to that, but like we were talking, to touch on, sort of on our first subject when it came to religion, I think religion will come up more in a general conversation, though. Like you might be when you're talking to someone, that conversation of religion might actually come up. Politics, like we said, like I don't think that'll really come up, but religion, that might come up. That might actually come up in the conversation or in the mix of talking to someone, where you could find out about someone's religious beliefs way earlier than you find out their political beliefs.
Well, and what Prince said, if you're really making a conscious attempt to get to know the person, you'll find out in a reasonable time. It can come up in a convo on simple current events, which is true.
That's a fact. That's true. That's true. A simple conversation can definitely bring out someone's beliefs and views on topics, But yeah, he's right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Absolutely.
And then also you gotta take, some people like to say things, and like, when it comes to politics, people like to joke about it, but their joke has more realistic, like, this is what I view behind it. So you got to kind of like read behind that too, because people try to make a joke of it so you don't feel away, but that's really their views also.
Yeah, a lot of truth to their joke. Yeah, that's a fact.
That's true. They find it easier to get the hard across by making a joke out of it. That's very true.
So at the end of the day, I think we've established that both political and religious views could play a major part in a relationship, you know. And I think it's like, but like we touched on, and Tiff, you were saying numerous times, you know, down to respect, one's respect for the other one's beliefs, you know, how much you're going to respect it, like how much the other person's going to, you know, accept or not, whatever. So yeah, can it work? I think it can work. Whether someone has two different views, I think it can work, but it comes down to the big R word: respect.
Yes, respect. That's what it is.
You know, a lot of times, you know, like we said, the big J word might come up. That's judgment. when one person judges the other person, and that causes a big divide right there. Once one person starts judging the other person, I don't think it's ever it's not gonna work. It's downhill from there.
Yeah, once judgment comes into play, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Like Mother too, the conversation it's not a respectful conversation no more, because now you're judging. Now emotions come into it. So yeah.
And not for nothing, some religious folk could be the most disrespectful folk out there. Like they could get under your skin. They could talk their shit. So yeah, so
they stand in their ground too, and whatever they believe in, they're gonna stick with it. That's it.
So it could get hasty. It could get real. You know what I'm saying? So let's bring it back to respect. Let's bring it back to have respect for one another, that one another's beliefs, one another's views on things, you know. And conversation is big. Conversation is key. You know, people talking it out, talking about, you know, and that's it. You don't have to. I don't think one person has to completely change for the next person. Like, oh, I'm this now because you're this, or I'm this because. I don't think that has to happen. It's just, you know, you respect me, I respect you. We'll meet in the middle. 2 + 2 is 4. That's that.
On that note, yeah, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol yet for another Friday, for another dope show. Each and every Friday, we're here at 8 o'clock. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And please sure to follow us on Instagram at Sex, Love, and Alcohol. And also follow me, your girl Chrissy, at LI_Tina_Chrissy. Shut the fuck up, Dutch. And, you know, Dutch, of course, at Dutch_NY, and Miss Tiffany at MZ_CUMMING. Is it
S?
Yes, S at the end, baby. And shout out to our sponsors for always showing us love and helping us keep running. We have Hot Commodity Cosmetics and Last Studios, Jamaican Paradise Restaurant, Uncle B's 360, Fit Body 101, Graceful Touch Massage Therapy, and your story is our story. So if you ever want to be a sponsor of the show, you know what to do. Hit us up on Instagram or send us an email at Chrissy.Moore@gmail.com. I think, Chrissy.Moore. Whatever. You know what
No shit.
Wait, before we close, Marie Lee is coming shots fired at Dutch. She said, okay, I have to say this. Dutch, you have really grown on this show. Oh, God.
Yes, he has. Listen, it's you gotta realize when people's not used to doing something, it takes a while for them to get into their groove and their comfort zone, you know what I mean? But he's got money now, man. He can hold the show down without me now, so he can hold the show down without me, kid.
We're not even gonna listen. I'll talk to you, Marie Lee. Okay.
I cannot. You guys, thank you, and we'll be back again next week with another dope show. 8 o'clock. Tell a friend. See you guys next week. We appreciate you guys.